Hi everybody, it's Rowan at Twichery here. I just wanted to address a question that I get quite often, and it's whether I send instructions with the oils, and I actually don't. And the reason is because the oils can be used in so many different ways, and it really is up to the creativity of the person using it. At the same time, I do get that beginners would like some just basic instructions. So I will give those to you here. I kind of have a philosophy about it that I think that you will find appealing. I have customers that tell me that they receive the oil and they're thinking about what their intention was when they purchased it, and then they'll put it in their purse or whatever for another time that they seek to do a spell or a ritual with it. And just by having had it in their purse and thinking about their intention came to pass. Now, that blows my mind. I'm incredibly excited for those people. And the disclaimer is that my oils never work for me that way, ever. And I formulated them. So my recommendation is that you start with the minimum viable magical force. And you don't necessarily know what that is if you're a beginner. You are just barely beginning to experiment with your own magic. You're trying to learn your own magical aptitudes. And so, yes, of course, you're going to be thinking about your intention, but I also want you to be in tune with what your magical aptitude might be. And the best way to find that out is just to simply to test it. When you get an oil in the very, very beginning, just think about what you want, what your intention was for purchasing it, and then set it aside. You can put it in your purse, you can look at it on a dresser, whatever, and then just wait a couple days and see what happens. And if you get results from that, don't mess with it. Like, why mess with that? It's wonderful. I wish it worked that way for me. If that does not work for you, then you can up it a little bit by, if you don't have skin sensitivities, you can up that just a little bit by applying a small amount on your forehead and thinking about your intention. Now, I want to make one qualifier with that, and it's that if the oil is for drawing something to you, like love, luck, any kind of blessing, any kind of money, whatever kind of thing you're looking to draw into your life, I formulate those specifically so that if you don't have sensitivities to essential oils, you can place those right on your skin. And you can refresh your intention whenever you want to. If you're having a weak moment or you're doubting yourself, just refresh your intention by placing a drop of oil on your forehead, taking in the fragrance of the oil and thinking about your intention. And then see what happens. Now, the qualifier for that is you don't want to put any oil on your skin that is designed to keep things away from you or to get something out of your life. Like if you're trying to curse someone or you're trying to get rid of something or someone, a bad habit, whatever, then that oil, I put very spicy elements into those, and they're not good on your skin. So you would want to do a candle dressing for those. I would even recommend that you wear gloves when doing your candle ritual with those, because I really don't want you to have your skin burned. So that's a big deal. Now, some people, I want to say also just really quickly, this is kind of a side note, but it's important. The uncrossing oil has garlic in it, and it is mixed with the carrier oil, so it's not going to be hugely problematic. But if you do have skin sensitivities and garlic on your skin isn't going to do good, then get my uncrossing fresh oil that doesn't have the garlic in it instead of the regular uncrossing oil. So there's uncrossing with the garlic, and then there's uncrossing fresh without the garlic. So if you've done your anointing, then do the same thing that I suggested that you do with the first idea, and see what happens and see if your intention comes to pass. Again, my disclaimer is that the oils never work for me that way. Ever. I always have to do a full ritual with everything, candle dressing and ritual and all. and that's just the way I am. My gifts are not in having spells work for me, just really quickly like that. My gift is in formulating. So those of you that can do the second one and have it work, great. And if not, if that doesn't work, then the next thing you would want to do is up that and go to, let's say, for example, you're doing a come to me spell. then I would go to YouTube and simply enter into the browser "come to me spell," simple "come to me spell," and just watch every video that comes up with a pen and paper in hand. You want to watch all the videos that you can get your hands on, and just take notes, because you'll find there are things in those videos from these very experienced practitioners that really resonate with you. And if they resonate with you, that's a sign that that's something that you can do, that you feel strongly about, and that matches your intention. So write it down, and then incorporate that into your own spell or ritual. Now, the key elements of a decent spell or ritual. Obviously, you'll take the advice of some of the people in those videos as far as their key elements. Use those ideas, use that creativity. I designed the oils specifically so that you don't have to have a million different ingredients, or even 10 different ingredients, or however many ingredients they use in their spells. I put all the ingredients into that oil. So you could obviously just use the oil by itself, but take the other ideas that they have in there and incorporate those into your spell. Maybe it's an incantation, it can be a certain way of lighting the candles, it could be a certain moon phase. Just take all those ideas that really resonate with you and work those into your spell, and then do it. Now, aside from that, your 2 key ingredients in a decent spell that you absolutely must have, regardless of what video you watch, are, first of all, your sincerity and your sincere intent. When you address your deity, you want to be completely open. You don't want to be hiding stuff from your deity. You don't want to be lying to yourself. You want to be completely honest. And so I would keep that in mind. So sincerity is number 1. Number 2 is specificity. You have to be specific about what you're looking for, not just with your deities, but with yourself. If you're kind of cloudy about the kind of results you're looking for, you're going to get cloudy results, and you don't want that. So again, sincerity and specificity. You keep those 2 things in mind and everything should work great. I've been meaning to do this video for a while, but I keep waiting, to be at my best, and I want to be all gorgeous. And all of a sudden it's morning and I just got done with my jog. I'm going to go work in the garden, and I am not looking like gorgeous or anything, but it's seeming to flow right now. So that's why you're getting me in my gardening clothes. But I'm really excited to be able to share this information with you. It's incredibly important for you to tap in to your own magical abilities. Of course, the way to do that is to be thinking about what you want. Your intention is up here generally. If you're looking for love, or you're desperate for money or whatever, of course that's going to be the first thing in your mind. But always have at the back of your mind, what are my magical abilities? What am I learning from this? How can I use this in the future? How can I meet my ultimate goals by becoming more in tune with the spirit element that is inside me and the deities that are available for me to help me with the things in my life? These are the important things I want you to think about. And that's basically all I have to say. I am here for you. If you have any other questions, please message me at rowan@twichery.com, or even, better yet, even Instagram, because then I'll see it. I'm not the best at checking my email, as some of you have been not surprised to find out. But anyway, so message me on Instagram, and I look forward to seeing you on my next couple videos. Please let me know if you have any questions.